Right. Well, thank you. Let's ask another question. Right.
Well, this question is for Mr. Brandford. There are certain aspects to the position of the Baltimore City Sheriff's Department that definitely needs a change in order to better serve the public. How do you see your ideas on crime suppression, detail, and traffic enforcement being carried out, and how?
Well, the first thing we got to be able to do is get outside of the courthouse walls and be able to engage the community to understand what's going on. Got to be able to walk across the street, talk to other law enforcement agencies, and make sure that we have that agreement or cooperation. A lot of those things can be done through conversations, sitting down with local and state officials to understand what the needs of the community are. There's things that we can do to make sure that the city can run adequately. So we can put things in place to make sure that our sheriff deputies are engaged. So certainly conversations and understand what's going on in the community.
Mr. Wiggins, do you have a reply?
Could you repeat the question?
The question is, there are certain aspects to the position of the Baltimore City Sheriff's Department that definitely need a change in order to better serve the public. Where do you see your ideas on crime suppression, detail, and traffic enforcement being carried out, and how?
Well, traffic enforcement, the sheriffs do very little traffic enforcement in this city. So, I mean, if it's to generate revenue for the state and it's necessary, then they can engage in that. As far as crime suppression, I believe that the way to suppress crime is, again, through community peacekeeping efforts and enforcing the Maryland Declaration of Rights on not just the citizens, but on elected officials and law enforcement in this city. This is why we have these constitutional abuses, where we have police officers engaged in criminality and no one's held accountable. It's sad and pathetic that we allow this to go on. So I would actually work with the community and engage the community organizations, because they know who's dealing drugs in their community. They know who the no good doers are in their community, and they can point them out and they can be dealt with.